It's going to be like try v try mid, honestly.
Try v try? You think it's going to be Undying and Shadow Shaman joining?
Mid, like, it's going to be Razor against Lina. And then
K-Stack giving back. When he's still back down 8 health.
Funnily enough, a similar thing is happening to the Sank. Why isn't Sanking rotating? FBZ's not moving across. He's trying to block his own creep wave.
I'm just watching Velo. Is he going to get the denial? No, they get the first blood. That was the longest first blood we have watched in a while.
Drow Ranger, but Drow Ranger already hitting level 2.5. Has that experience advantage.
I mean, you just use your Retaliate with a 13 charge and you still were defeated here by the Drow. And Jokam can also rotate any time. Sorry, I missed that. Tusk committing suicide.
About the laning stage prowess here of the Undying, of the Shadow Shaman with the Drow Aura. And even Lina rotating with his smoke, looking for the Centaur, but not finding anybody on their way through. Maybe they can deward that Obs?
In the middle lane, they catch a Jokam who...
He's on the Dire ramp.
Yep.
Interesting.
They're gonna... Oh, Mikoto could be... No, it's a Tusk. Yes, no mana. I was going to the Shrine, Laguna Blade to the face, and Tusk is dead. So just small pickups are happening.
Tusk arriving as well. Shadow Shaman, Lina, Undying, all posturing to try and contest this, and Tusk just wants to go high ground, up onto the ramp. The Hex, the Shackles onto the secondary target. It's the Centaur who stampedes but doesn't get enough distance. Polosan will grab the Bounty Rune though, as they force the Tombstone at the same time, and the Shards to block out the path of advance. Hex on CD comes off just in time. And the damage from Lina should be able to finish him off. Okay, Jokum. Yeah, alright.
He tried to grab the gold and run.
You snipe on. Sam King just TP bot, showed himself on the map. So here's the Stampede. They need to close the gap, get on top of the Drow. Hurricane Pike to the low ground.
Stone.
It's ready. They'll make their move on the Undying, and it's a quick and easy grab, isn't it? Centaur, Snowball, saved.
Or maybe not, because he's now at the mercy of the Drow, destroyed with the Shackles, killing off poor Polosan as well. Lina makes quick work of him, but Jokam killed off by his own teammate.
And the Sam King Epicenters the Razor, another great grab by Boom ID.
Nothing to say, we'll have nothing to say while dead, as Boom ID picks up. The early blink on center doesn't feel too great. Means you need that extra mobility. And you don't have any of the utility. There's the Stampede used by a Centaur. Jokam might die. Nice snakes though. Stops the Shadow. Stops the Tusk for now, but ends up dying regardless. In comes the Lina to help out, but the BKB on Razor makes him invulnerable. Essentially, Kesku trying to survive with those DKs. There's the Epicenter. The BKB finally gone. They cold embrace him. Can they kill him off afterwards? Laguna's Blade committed just to murder this man. And now with the Shadow Shaman coming back in, thanks to the buyback, they're able to finish off the Sven as well. Again, 2 cores killed off at the expense of 2 supports and I guess 1 buyback. And with the Shadow Blade, they go on further. Winter is literally melting as here comes summer, murdering you down. Best placement for the Snakes. Couple in the high and low ground.
Backstab coming in from Sven and Centaur though. They have the Centaur blink, the Sven blink, the BKB's ready. They'll jump on the Shadow Shaman. Quick, immediate, dispatching of the Rasta. Now the Hurricane Pike expended by the Drow already. She's got a BKB and a TP of herself, but might be forced to just pop it and run. Fervian holding on, waiting for the Aegis to be used up first before BKB TPing, I assume, because Mikoto's Lina has no option but to just hide in the trees. Drow standing her ground, fighting through with the help of the Sand King. Fervian's BKB maybe nets them a kill onto Velo Centaur, who's incredibly strong and beefy. And the Winter's Curse delays it all. And Drow Ranger destroys the 2 heroes to the left-hand side, while in the southeast, Mikoto does get picked by the remaining 3 Dire heroes.
That build, actually. Very creative.
Yeah,
and also the highest agility item in the game. Often people forget about that.
Ghost Scepter help them tremendously down bottom.
Epicenter, and with a Hex, they should be able to stop this. No Shackles coming out, and instead is Jokam who gets absolutely murdered. FPZ still wants to continue this, gets a Berserk onto Polosan, and Polosan will unfortunately die here. Unless the Snowball gives him some more space and his team helps him. No, team is leaving him to die. Laguna Blade in the backlines as well, managing to murder Velo.
And that high ground down bot. So they'll jump the Centaur here. Hex into Sandstorm, Burrow with the Veil. Throw it all towards him and blow him up as he doesn't have buyback. The Gust to try and catch the back lines. Wyvern wanted to save the Centaur, and this might just end the game. No buybacks on either of them, and the barracks are falling.
There we get A domination by MYSG and MYSGAU. Unfortunately, they don't find a way to stop this. They do find a Senking in a terrible position. The E-Blade comes a bit too late. Couldn't save his team. This build would be better with the Blink Dagger. That smoke can be revealed easily. FPZ is going to be found out. He has a Perfect available, but he's going to use to get away. Instead, the Undying is left alone. Why is Mikoto standing here? Is he planning on fighting this? He just gets caught out in the backlines as they go for Fervin as well. This is what they were ideally going for. Jumping on Furby, and FPZ is charging up the Epicenter, goes in, barrel strikes the Sven. Now the Epicenter is starting to hurt the Razor as well. Sven is too slow to get to the Drow, ends up dying.
Meanwhile, Lina does get picked off by Centaur, Wyvern, and Tusk, but the Razor and Sven
managing to just save her all the time.
We've seen great teamfight execution from this MYSGAU side, though. Cannot be forgotten that if they get the jump here with a good Winter's Curse.
That's a really good Winter's Curse. Joke, I'm gone.
Support
to join.
To get placed.
They do get placed. Aegis might be lost on Fervian, has the Hurricane Pike. They're not going to use it just yet. He needs to get some space between him and the enemy team. The Epicenter's here. Okay, it slows on the Razor, and Fervian's back to attacking. That BKB works wonders for her as they now go for the Cold Embrace target. Look at her disintegrating him. The power of lightning means his odyssey to murder every single building, hero, and thing in existence. The Walrus Punch catches him. He has a Hurricane Pike still and the cheese, by the way. Snowball to try to finish him off. They force him twice. Nice burst strike stopping the Tusk. And with the Shackles, Sven has nowhere to go. Sven is now at the mercy of this assassin.
The power of Drow compels you.
The power of Drow compels you.
Game 3.
Well, well, well.
Game 1 flip, game 2 flop. Power MYSGAU. They've got some work to do. That Boom ID looked atrocious game.